Hello, my loves. I'm so excited for this Client Spotlight series with my dear sister, Megan Miller. I'm Savannah Joy, the founder of Embrace Your Wild and the Feminine Intelligence Mastermind, and I'm a mentor for 6 to 7 figure feminine leaders to unleash their voice, embody their feminine essence, and soften into juicy as fuck relationships with their king. Megan is an incredible, juicy embodiment coach, and she is the queen of sensuality and pleasure. I have had the honor of co-leading retreats with this goddess, and I've also had the pleasure of coaching her. So through our work together, she's shifted her ability to speak her truth, to show up more unapologetically, and create incredible shifts in her ability to be seen. And I'm so excited to spotlight her today. Megan, thank you so much for doing this with me.
Thank you for having me here. I'm just so excited to drop in and just get real juicy with you. And thank you for your beautiful words. And thanks for the work that you're doing because it is incredible.
Thanks, babe. So I would love to just start off and have you share, what is it like being coached by me?
It's it's an incredibly safe space, and it's one of those places where you go from crying to laughing to like joking around to like giddy to like that ooey gooey juicy feelings to then like holding yourself with the most love and compassion that you ever have in your entire life. So it's like the most multi-dimensional space on the planet.
Thank you.
Truth, babe.
So good. Thank you. So good. I would love to hear you share just some of what you were experiencing or where you were before we did any work together.
Specifics, I'm not sure, but I would say that you were the person that I would always reach out to when I'm in a space of almost like full on death portal. Like you are not the person that I come to for some like super little small shift. You are the person that I would come to when something huge is about to break through. Like I can hold myself through a lot of things, but there are just some things that you need to be seen and heard and held and have somebody witness you and see you and ask you things that you aren't even aware of or don't even know to ask yourself. So it's just, you are the person when there is something that is like wild is about to break through. I'll never forget the time where I was literally in my bed, like hysterically crying, like hyperventilating, like losing my shit. Like, and I too, I think you remember, like, I was like, do you have space? Like, I need help. Like, I literally thought I was going to die. So I mean, it's not always like that working with you, but you're just the person that you see things differently. You ask questions differently. You're like, able to get into like the most intricate spaces and places to bring forth awareness in a way that I have never experienced in my entire life, which shifts things on such a profound level in a way that you can never go back to what you were before.
Wow. Thank you. It's so cool to hear it articulated. Yeah. Yeah. And after having worked with me in these ways and on these places where you were feeling stuck or on the verge of a breakthrough, what do you feel have been the biggest results or shifts after working with me?
So much expansiveness. There's a lightness. There's a new space opens up, new energy opens up where there wasn't before. It was almost like wherever I was at, it was like I was up against this wall that I could not get through. And then after working with you, it was like the wall was gone and it was like the wall was crumbled. It wasn't there anymore. And the action could be taken. Whatever needed to be done could be done from a place of like truth and heart and love. And it was just like action. It's very, the word action is coming through. And I feel like there's always this tendency, this space and place in me where I would hold back or hesitate or second guess. Or after working with you, it was always like I was able to move forward and take the action from a place of grounded knowing and ease. So yeah, it's just whatever it was that I was up against in the moment, it wasn't there anymore. It was gone. And it's hard to explain because the work you do is so different than it's like magic. It's unlike anything that I've ever seen anyone do. And I am friends with a lot of coaches and healers, and I've worked with a ton of them. And it's unlike anything I've ever seen before, ever. And it's profound. Like if I could
So
have you in
good.
my back pocket, like, call on it any time, any day. Like there's so many times, like I just want to be like, Savannah, can you hold space right now? But I don't. But you can move through anything that would normally take days, months, or years in like 10 freaking minutes with you. It's true.
It's true.
I mean, it
It's
is.
true. That's what we do. That's what we do. It doesn't have to take months or years. It can literally happen in minutes. Yeah, so powerful. And I love coaching you because you are so tuned into your body. I mean, you're an embodiment coach. Like you're so tapped in to your inner sensations and what's going on inside of you. And so getting to co-create with you and get curious and follow the breadcrumbs, it is so beautiful to get to see you shift in real time and to see you have what felt like this huge block for you just dissipating in minutes, and then you having this awareness and then being like, I got this, like we're good. And then you go take the action and it's just, oh my God, it's like my favorite clients. Like I fucking love working with women that are in tune with their bodies and are able to shift and are open to those shifts and then go take the action. So powerful.
How it goes from such an extreme one end, like feeling one way of like just in tears, just cannot even, to then, I mean, it's not always like that, but a lot of times, to then like literally laughing about the same situation and seeing it with like this lightness and laughter, like, oh my gosh, it's like something shifts so profoundly. There isn't this heaviness around it anymore. And I feel like when you can laugh about yourself and see yourself from that place, it's a pretty special space to be in. And I think something that's really cool about what you do is, yes, I'm an embodiment coach and I'm really connected to my body, but there's still, when we're doing work, right, it can be a tendency to live here and try to see it and understand it and heal it from the mind. But your work doesn't allow that. And when you try to go in, like, it's like it takes you into these places that you can't even judge, because what comes out of these places is so incredible that you can't even allow your mind to get in there, because then the magic doesn't happen. The magic happens when you really allow your body and what's actually in your field to guide you and lead the session, you know?
Yeah, that's it. It's like, and that is why we can create a year or decades worth of shifts or healing in 10 minutes or 20 minutes, because we're going to the root of the pattern of the belief in the body, right? And you know this because you do embodiment work. You know the power is in the body. But I love the way that you articulate it, is because we're continually going deeper and deeper, deeper into the wisdom of the body in the session. Your mind doesn't even come into it because we're so deep within the body. And that is why we have these massive shifts in such a short period of time. Yeah, so cool. So I know some of the times that you've come to me for support have been around, creating different results in your business, or, removing blocks around like your relationships with men or dating and speaking your truth and being seen. But I'm curious, so, like, are there any other results that you've gotten as a result of this work that maybe like you wouldn't have thought would be connected?
Something that always sticks with me, or that always comes back in almost every place and space in my life, is that I'm still in the same place that I've always been. I'm still in the same place that I've always been. Through your work, it's almost a mirror that shows you every single time that you're not, that I'm not in the same place, that I have evolved. And I know that I have, but sometimes it's hard to see that. So I think what's really powerful is to see so like dead on in your face, like how much change and shift has actually happened over time. I'm not where I used to be. That's just this false thing that's my mind's made up almost to keep me safe. But every time we have a session, I have this huge breakthrough that I'm not in the same place. Like so much has shifted, so much has happened. And almost like we get that breakthrough so much more quickly, and it just shows that's where I am now. And it's like almost a celebration of this is actually what's here versus what I thought was here.
Yeah, so good. So good. Thank you for sharing. I love that. Yeah, final question would just be, if there's a woman sitting on the fence about working with me, what would you say to her?
She literally will change your life forever. Like I said, I would put her in my back pocket if I could. I mean, she will change your life, period. You will quantum leap, and that term is thrown around a lot, but you will literally quantum leap in every part of your life, because you don't have to come or talk about anything specific. The work that you do with her will change every single part of your life, everything. You will move through whatever feels stuck or holding you, or heaviness, whatever it is, so quickly and so fast that you will just be able to catapult forward and take the action and do the things, and your entire life will freaking change.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
So good. It's true. It's so true. And where can people find you, my love? Your incredible work. I'd love for you to just drop where people can connect with you if they feel called.
Most of my stuff is done online right now. My Instagram is Rise with Megan, and Megan is Meghan. So yeah, find me on there, and I'd love to connect and just say hi and go from there.
Yes, yes. And yeah, hopefully Megan and I will be co-leading a Juicy Embodiment retreat soon again.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
We are due for another. I think we did 4 in a row in 2 years, and then it's been, I don't know, over a year off. And
Yeah, it's
the
time.
time is now. Stay
The
tuned,
time is
everyone.
now.
Stay tuned. It's coming.
So good. Well, thank you so much, Megs, for doing this, and so appreciate your reflections and your feedback. And I just adore you, and I'm so proud of all the work that you've done and just this blossoming and this unfolding that I just get to have a front row seat to is just the best.
Thank you, my love, and thank you for the work that you're doing that is literally changing lives every single day. You are an incredible coach and healer, and I'm so, so, so grateful and proud of you and how far you've come and just our friendship, and I just love you so much. So much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you. And
Love
thank you guys for watching. And if you feel called to work together, just reach out. Yeah. If you feel the call, let this be your sign. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.